Good day, everyone. This is our project that was created 3 years ago. We called it Yurta. This is the first version. We really liked it and it proved itself well. Please, come in. This structure is made of special foam with a thickness of 15 centimeters. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to build such a house. You can live here both in summer and winter. The climate inside is excellent. Everything you see here is built on the principle of a module. There is water and sewage here. This house was built 3 years ago, and I can say it is very comfortable for living and relaxing. You can choose any size for the house. The largest wing measures 11 meters diagonally. The ceiling height is 6 meters, making the house 2 stories. I would say this one is one of our most successful projects in terms of cost and comfort. Inside the house, you feel simply incredible. Let's go, I'll show you more. In this house, it is cool in the summer and warm in the winter. The energy efficiency is very high, and the costs are low. Here, a simple electric radiator heater is installed, and it does an excellent job of heating the entire space. We deliberately did not install an air conditioner because a regular fan handles its function well. The whole area is well ventilated, and if there is shade from a tree near the house, it enhances the effect even more. Here is another option for the bathroom area. These houses are 3 years old. They have already withstood 2 winters without any issues. The biggest advantage is that there is no permanent foundation, which means you don't need to undertake expensive groundworks. We install the houses on screw-in 80mm supports, which are then assembled into a frame under the house. Alternatively, the houses can be installed directly on the ground. In this case, we level the area for the structure and compact the soil with a special vibration machine. Most importantly, beneath your house is a 20-centimeter layer of the same material used for the walls. This layer will prevent moisture from entering and insulate the base of the building. With proper installation, everything works perfectly. Of course, I would say it's even unnecessary. Usually, we do it more simply. We level the surface, add sand, compact it, and then install the structure. We have many clients, some of whom stayed in our log houses and then tried staying in our small yurts. These have walls only 15 centimeters thick. Without exception, all clients preferred our yurts over the log houses. They are very comfortable, warm, and always have fresh air. I personally lived in one of these houses for a winter, with temperatures reaching -20 degrees Celsius. I can definitely say that my next house will be like this. I might make the walls a bit thicker, not 15 but 25 centimeters. Not because it was cold with 15 centimeters, but because with 25-centimeter walls, I will save even more on air conditioning and heating. Even if you are alone in this house, without artificial heating, you will still be warm because your body generates heat. The yurt works like a thermos. I can't provide you with exact figures because they are very small. I don't even think about it. The cost is truly low. Trust me, the expenses are extremely minimal and won't be noticeable in your budget. This house has excellent sound insulation. Inside, it is very quiet and peaceful. However, pay attention to the walls. All the materials of the house are laid very tightly, so it's important that the source of the sound does not touch the walls. If you knock or run your hand along the wall, it will, of course, be heard inside, but other noises will not penetrate. It's all about vibration. If there is none, and the noise source does not touch the construction, then the sound insulation works excellently. Since the rain falls on the roof, you will hear it, but the sound of rain creates a completely different atmosphere. Let me think. I would like to draw your attention to the waterproofing. This is a very important membrane that prevents moisture from entering the house, and you need to be very careful with it. As you can see, the house has a rounded shape. The membrane itself should not be subjected to any mechanical impact. For example, if you are using a drill, do not allow it to drill through. If you drill a small hole, it will be very difficult to find. But it will need to be patched to prevent water from seeping inside when it rains. Waterproofing is very important. This is probably the only critical point I can mention. Indeed, water doesn't follow a straight path. It moves unpredictably. It can be very difficult to find where the leak is coming from if the membrane is damaged. Honestly, I can't answer that because we haven't encountered this issue. No, not at all. That's the beauty of it. Because of the rounded shape, everything is perfectly ventilated. There is simply no need for it. When it comes to wiring, it's very simple. Since the house is made of foam, it's very easy to make a channel and hide the wires so that no one can see them. We create a channel, run a special non-flammable cable, and route everything to where we need it. It's very easy to install electricity in this house. The same goes for the windows. In our case, we improvised and installed them when everything else was done. The windows here were not made according to a specific plan, but based on the situation. Initially, the yurt was planned without a bathroom. But after construction, we realized everything turned out very well. That's when we decided we wanted to add a module. Look, it's very simple. You add a module, and you have a bathroom. It's very convenient. The sewage system here is local, consisting of a septic tank and a container. We maintain it ourselves, add bacteria, and when needed, approximately once a year, we remove the waste. It all works perfectly, and to this day, there have been no problems. Everything works. We have extensive experience and are well aware of the weather conditions in our country, including temperature fluctuations down to -25 degrees and cyclones. We took all of this into account during the design process and managed to create efficient and comfortable housing. Inside the house, the layer of foam is covered with a plaster mesh. After that, we applied plaster and added texture to the walls. After that, we invited our artists to improvise with the decor, and they made some sketches for us. Here's what we came up with. In this house, everything is done as efficiently as possible. Nothing has cracked. Everything is just as it was after construction. We really like it and are very satisfied. The result turned out to be excellent, affordable, and durable. We'll see. Only time will tell, but I can say that as of today, I can't name a house that is better in terms of efficiency, cost, speed of construction, and building technology. There are no wet processes here, and the logistics costs are very low. I simply can't imagine what could be better. Maybe only a Tesla house? However, they are significantly different in cost since our house is 5 times cheaper. This is a modular house, and the most important thing I want to tell you is that anyone can do this. Absolutely anyone. You don't need any special skills, just a bit of enthusiasm and desire. In all other respects, anyone can build such a house for themselves. After all, every man can build his own house. I personally know a family with 2 children. Last summer, they, along with their friends, built a house themselves. They have an 11-meter dome, under which they created 150 square meters of space. They built it themselves, bit by bit. As far as I know, they moved there permanently. They bought a piece of land outside the city, moved there, built this dome, and are incredibly happy.